Hi. I just wanted to document the kind of shit that I'm doing here since I got back from Florida and brought some goodies with me. Actually, I had most of the stuff here, but I've been setting up Home Assistant, or I'm trying to set up a smart home, and I bought smart bulbs. And I have a Raspberry Pi, which is a credit card sized computer behind this monitor TV here. That's running Home Assistant. And I have all the smart bulbs in almost the entire house. And I now have it controlled by Home Assistant. This is the front end, I guess you would call it. And I could turn on lights from here, which I just turned on. There's one downstairs. And I bought these smart alarm clocks. They're kind of old, but they were like $17. Came with a free bulb. Watch this. Hey Google, turn off number 2. That's number 2. That's number 1. Hey Google, turn off number 1. Now you see the delay? It's because it's got to go to the cloud and then come back and blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to minimize that. That's what, like, if I press the button here, number 1, let's see if I get number 1 in. It's almost instantaneous. Not to mention, the cloud is just someone else's computer. Now, I have bought 2 Wyze version 3 cameras. And I've got one right there so that I can see outside. And then I have that pumped to a tablet I put on the wall here. Let's see if you can see that. So this is, come on, lower. This is the front of my house. This is actually the front of my garage. That's a tuk-tuk going by. That now has to go from the Wyze Cam up into the cloud to the Wyze app. Now I just put on beta firmware on that camera. Actually, I have one downstairs too, which is now going to go streaming to the Raspberry Pi so that I'm eliminating the cloud. One of the other things I'm doing, this is called a Node MCU, which is basically a small Wi-Fi computer, for lack of a better term. This is a temperature sensor, temperature and humidity sensor. I'm going to hook those up. I have a bunch of them. So I'm going to have one in my living room, in the bedroom, and well, actually probably one in the bedroom, one downstairs, because it's chillier downstairs, and one outside. So let them know the temperature, and it'll all go to Home Assistant. And eventually I'll have myself an ass-kicking center where I won't have to use the app. I'll use my server. And I also have another tablet, which this one's usually by my bed. So I'm going to have the most technology in all of Guatemala in this house, because I'll have a smart home. I have virtual reality glass goggles here. I have racing simulator, racing and flying simulator controls here. What else do I have? I have a mesh network, which nobody really has here. And not only that, I have 2 internet providers. I have this one. This one is actually, this is Claro, which is, oddly enough, my cell phone service. This is only 10 down, 1 up. This is going to be my choke point. This network is where I got all the Home Assistant shit on, or the home automation stuff. I have this one, which is hooked up to that mesh router. I have another mesh router in the other bedroom. That's specifically for my computers. This computer, the gaming machine downstairs, my laptop, but all the TVs and like the music is streaming through the Claro, the shitty one. But the choke point is that router. Like, I'm going to get another router that's also got 5G and has MIMO, which is multiple in, multiple out, because I'm going to have all these things talking. And I'm trying to minimize the amount of traffic in here, because that tablet used to stream the music that I'm listening to this soundbar and subwoofer. It's not a computer, even though it looks like one because it's got a keyboard on top. I was streaming it and Bluetoothing it into this, but now it's actually coming from my TV. And my TV has a special thing where I could just shut off the monitor. And let me do that again. Audio mode only. So I get to listen to music and not have to worry about Bluetooth signals going back and forth, interfering with my Wi-Fi signals of all the things I'm going to have here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here now. I'm literally getting smarter, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to come back here, because I seem to be more productive here. And even though these technological things, I hit a brick wall all the time, I like stop. I'm like, all right, I got to figure this out, and then I do it. So I'm glad I'm back here. I'm not the smartest home in the country, probably, and I'm only doing it because I'm bored, and it's something I wanted to learn.